some of which you may knew it would be for your benefit.
Yeah, for her benefit.
And I just wanted to know if that is okay. I just, you
I
know.
think so. It's a little tough this week. But I think yeah, that's, if we don't speak it, we're silenced, right?
Exactly, and over the years, and that's what I said, I never colored if you wanted to hear. Stuff about cc&d is there. If you know difficulty sending an email, stuff about me is on the back.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
This book is yet to be released because the new printer is really difficult. And doesn't, even though I have a proof copy, I want to approve it, they're like, well, no, now that we've got it, we think there are problems with this thing on the back cover. But this is a collection book of issues from cc&d, May through August issues of cc&d magazine. It is called Across the Wall, and it is named after a piece of somebody's writing in this book. Some of these pieces one person may have heard or something, and they are icky issue related stuff. But I'm doing this for my lady. In June of this year, we released the 25-year anniversary issue of cc&d magazine. It is called Shining, because it is a silver anniversary issue, so there's this whole silver theme. And there was a Me Too section in it, and there were poems from other people in it, and I had a select few. And so I had you might be in this one. Yes, that's right. I gotta get before the
Don't worry about me. Just read.
Texas Spring Awakening and Tom Woodruff in this. It has a bunch of issues in it. But I have some women's issues once, and this first one is called White Knuckled. The hot air was sticking to her skin, almost pulling, tugging at her very flesh as she walked outside down the stairs from the train station. Just then a breeze, hot and sticky, hit her in just the wrong way, and it made her think of him again. Not his breath when he raped her, but just his stench, hot, rank, when he was just close to her. Her breath quickened, like the catch of her breath when she's just stopped crying. All of the emotion is still there, not going away. As she walks to the bottom of the stairs, railing, white-knuckled by her small, tender hands, the hands of a child, and that 90-degree breeze suddenly gives her a chill. They say when you get a chill, it means a goose walked over your grave. But she knows better. She knows that it is him walking, and that he trapped that child in that grave. That will require applause. This was a true story. Johnny read this once at a show with the video show because I said I don't have to read them all. This is called Raped with Words. I knew a woman who went on a date with a friend of mine, and after the date he talked about how great she was. He told her that they talked about their futures and what they both wanted. He then described the inside of her place, but after all this time and he had left messages for her repeatedly, she never called him back again. Saw this woman weeks later at a Starbucks, and she says she felt bad that she'd been avoiding him, but she never wanted to see him again because during their date they never talked about what they wanted. He just talked about what he wanted, like how she wouldn't hold a job because she'd be taking care of the kids and the man's the one that's supposed to be making the money, and he even told her how many of his children she would bear. She wouldn't let him into her house. Does that mean that he was actually looking in through the window to describe the inside of her place? And she said that after the date, she showered for hours because she felt like she had been raped. And you know, hearing her story made me realize that you can rape someone with words. I felt so bad for them. And that guy has cleaned himself before. But anyway, this is a poem called A Woman's Very Existence. I still have to take showers alone. I mean, every once in a while, and no matter how clean I am to the rest of the world, I have to go take a shower. I lock all the doors. I close the shades on the windows. I put a towel over the bathroom mirror. Turn the water on, but piping hot so that steam is billowing out of the bathtub. I finally undress, open the curtain, put my foot inside, burn my foot with the heat. I wish I could just hold it there for just a little while longer. And then I let it cool down, and I catch my breath, put my head under the water, catch my breath on it, and then I get the soap. I start scrubbing. I use the soap first, and then I get the bath brush, scrub off a layer of skin. I know that I'm just still hot and red from this heat, and I know I'm not getting it all off. It's still deep inside of me, and I'll have to just rip off my skin, pull out my organs before it goes away. But for now, all I can do is take showers. I've got one more. And it was a long piece, but it only has 2 verses for you. These are the letter verses. And it is called Right There by Your Heart. Verses 2 and 6. Have you ever had that feeling before? You know, the one where someone's telling you something that you don't want to hear. Like when someone's about to tell you that someone died and you knew what they were going to say and you still didn't want to hear it. Or if someone did something to you that you didn't like when you were little and the kids at the bus stop shot pebbles and spitballs at you every day because you were smart and you still had to go to the bus stop every day and just try to ignore them. And when that happens, it feels like a medium-sized rock just fell into the bottom of your stomach, and you don't want to move because you're afraid that that rock is going to hurt the inside of your stomach, and so you just have to sit there and hope that this rock goes away. Or else you get that feeling in your chest, right between your lungs. It feels like someone is pressing on the bone there, right there by your heart, but you've got to breathe. You're not going to be able to take this pressure, this force any longer. I don't know how many times the idea of seeing him went through my mind. At least once a week, I'd imagine a scene where he'd confront me, and I'd somehow be able to fight him back, to show him that he didn't bother me anymore, to show him that that rock wasn't there anymore, to show that I wasn't a victim anymore. I'm a survivor. You see, that's what they call it now, you see, survivor, because victim sounds too trying for someone who's been raped. So I keep saying I'm over it, but I keep imagining Mark all over again, not raping me, but following me on the street, coming to my door with flowers, or sending me a valentine. But once, as I was entering a record store, and I saw him walking out of the store just as I was walking in, and that rock fell so hard, I thought I was going to be sick right there by the front door, right there by those metal things that beep when you try to take merchandise out of the store. You know what those things are, I just can't think of what they're called. But if I did that, he knew that he'd be winning to this day. How many years has it been since he's been doing this to me? How many years since I've been wanting to fight him, since I've been feeling that rock in my stomach? I managed to hide my face from him in the store so he didn't see me as he walked out. When he saw that he was gone, I wondered why that pain was still there, and I felt that pressure in my chest. I thought that pressure was going to pull my body inside out. I reached for my heart, grabbed at my shirt. Maybe the pain was always there, right there by your heart. But I try not to think of it until I go through times like those.